Welcome to Elementary Summer Reading Color Our World for July 8th, 2024, Part 2. Time to Make Art by Jeff Mack. Time to make art? Okay, I have a question. When I make art, does it have to be perfect, like this? You can make your art any way you want. That's what I call perfect. What if I can only draw stick figures? Then draw stick figures. Okay, what colors should I use? That depends. Is white a color? What if I just paint nothing? Can nothing be art? Why not? If you can think it, you can paint it. Hey, that nothing is really something. Are smiley faces art? If they make you happy, yes. But art can also be sad, right? Right. How about scary? Yes, if making scary art makes you happy. What should I use to make art? Paint, wood, stone, tile, math, geometric patterns. You can make art with anything. Can art be something that I use, like a fancy vase? Can something less fancy be art, like an old shovel? How about something no one uses anymore, like a million used bottle caps? Totally made of bottle caps. Can art be where you live? Well, I do love to paint houses. Can it be what you eat? Oh yeah, cheesy art rules. What about what you wear? Of course, suit yourself. Does my art have to be pretty? Oh, I just love pretty shapes and colors. Why is some art ugly? There's more to life than pretty shapes and colors. Can art ever be pretty and ugly at the same time? Ah! How is that even possible? Is it better when art looks like what I see or how I feel? Well, I paint what I see, and I paint how I feel. What if my art just looks weird? Ooh la la, weird art is dreamy. How about photos? Do they just copy real life? Not always. In my photos, I can look like anyone I want. So how can I tell if my art is any good? Give it time. Good art will be fun and mysterious. No matter how many times you see it. Hey, I can't see it. If I make a mistake, will my art be ruined? I love mistakes. They show us where to paint next. Do I have to make my art all by myself? What if I have help? What if a whole army of artists helps me? What if a whole army is my art? I could use a little help here. How about my computer? Can it make art? That depends on the ideas you give me. Okay, where do I get ideas? Look around you. Ideas are everywhere. How long will it take to make art? A minute, an hour, 100 hours. So if I just stare at this blank page for 1,000 hours, will that be art? Hold on, I'll let you know. Who should I make my art for? You? Me? My teacher? Someone who I've never met, but who I hope will see it anyway? Yes, art is always a gift. Should my art last forever, like in a museum? Can it last just a few minutes, like in nature? If it fades away like a puddle in the sun, can I still call it art after it's gone? And one more question. How will I know when my art is done? You're the artist. It's done when you say it's done. Okay then. Let's get started. the end. We're going to make a canvas painting, and your craft to go kit is a canvas, which needs to be taken out of its plastic. And that's an 8x8 square canvas. You'll need a paintbrush or paintbrushes. You'll need some paints. I have acrylic paints here, but you can use any paints you want. And I have a cup of water to rinse my brush off because I'm just going to use the one. And I have paper towels to wipe the brush off. So first thing, obviously, is decide what you're going to paint. I think I'm going to make a flower. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Here's my center. And then I'm rinsing it off in the water off screen. There's a little bit left on it, but I'm going to use my paper towel to wipe it off. Kind of squeeze it to squeeze the water out. And then I think I'm going to make a pretty red flower. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this, and I'll come back. Okay, and that's my painting. I made a flower with little dots on the outside. I hope you guys enjoy painting your canvas and hang it up in a nice place in your house.